How many times have you heard success experts talk about how the grass isn't really greener somewhere else? It's all about watering and caring for the grass, or you bring your issues with you, and that the greener pastures are just an illusion. There is a bit of truth to that. But what if I told you that depending on the area of life, the grass can definitely be greener? I am talking about astrocartography. Before I explain, I know with everything going on in the world, and particularly in the United States, a lot of people over the last several years have been moving around for various economic, political, and personal reasons. Family might be involved, career, profession opportunities, or you just move in order to survive or get away from situations you can't live with anymore. In the coming months and years, this urge to relocate is just going to get more visceral, more urgent, and depending on where you are, there may be no actual choice in the matter. You just need to move. The where has traditionally been dictated by wherever you are on the Maslow hierarchy of needs. The job is better, the air is better, the energy is better, your spirit is better for the children, the family, all totally valid variables. Throughout my years as an astrologer, I am always helping people time their moves with transits, dasha cycles, and auspicious days according to their birth charts. Hence, I was only using time as a measuring stick. That is what astrology is. Your astrological chart in time. Your natal chart, the map of the cosmos at the time of your birth, resonates timelessly from your past into the present and of course into the future. But we exist in a three-dimensional reality. Astrocartography allows us to see your astrological chart in space. Together, we can see how your karmic blueprint's array of potentialities is expressed in time and space. This is a relatively new capability for astrologers. There were some ancient techniques for, a long time ago when astrologers didn't have people's birth dates and times, and casting natal charts was really rare and by hand. A very tedious process. In our information age, computers have made chart casting really easy. As of the early 90s, technology allowed for more complex three-dimensional calculations for the average astrologer with a personal PC. So our ability to do astrocartography is fairly recent and is still an evolving technique. The reason astrologers ask for exact birth times, at least on a surface level, is that our rising sign changes about every 2 hours. And if we didn't know the birth time, we wouldn't know what planets and signs were in what houses. The rising sign indicates your first house. So the rising sign indicates what sign, including whatever celestial objects were in the sky, rising on the eastern horizon the moment you were born. Your birth location is key to this as well. So say you were born, when you were born, Aries was rising with Saturn in it. And say you were born in Los Angeles. That is known to be a challenging astrological configuration to contend with in your life. But say instead of being born in LA at that moment, you were actually born on the opposite side of the planet. Saturn would still be in Aries, debilitated and not happy, but it would be in your 7th house, opposite the rising sign if you were in LA. Other places would put Saturn in even more manageable places, even conducive to positive Saturn effects in your life. It totally shifts all the houses based on where you were born. So the planet in your chart would express their potentials differently depending on where you are on the planet. Well, we can't control where we were born, but we can definitely move to a place now that aligns with yourself better to the potentialities that are helpful to your path in life. Of course, timing comes into play with other astrological techniques, but blended with astrocartography, more awareness is given. More location opportunities can present themselves, and locations you were thinking could be confirmed or questioned even. You can even use what is called local space in astrocartography, where once you are in a location, this technique provides insight into the local area, the neighborhood, and such to help with a more specific location in that space. It can also be used to the living space you're in, down to the home, and where energies work well in the house and not others. All of this is applied against the backdrop of your own birth chart too. So what does your soul yearn for? Are you looking for love? Are you starting a new project or business? Are you looking at a place in life where you're looking for adventure, a move for spiritual growth, inspiration? This technique is the way to hone in where on the planet you can find the best places for any of these areas of life. And just know they aren't all in the same place. We all need to live somewhere, right? And we know on certain levels that some places are better than others. The grass is definitely greener over there, right? Maybe. It might look green according to your current perception of things, but what variables aren't you considering? Astrocartography can help answer those questions, and those answers are uniquely yours. So if you have a partner, kids, other family members, how will your location preference affect them now and into the future? Maybe you don't have a choice. It's a job relocation. No worries. Using their birth charts in conjunction with yours, we can bring more awareness to what potential issues might come up and therefore help you be more prepared to deal with them consciously and confidently. So if you're interested in learning about how your chart's potentialities express themselves differently depending on where you are, or if you're looking to relocate for any and all reasons, then reach out and schedule some time with me and find out. All right? Thanks for watching.